it's another first for our program, and at least when this generation, I guess. But it's a big step for us. It's not like we played awesome. It's not, except on the defensive end. I thought we were really, really good. But offensively, it was not the prettiest thing. But I just thought our players we had a bunch of different players make a lot of plays that ended up giving us either momentum or a little bit of a lead, or hanging on when we were not so calm. And I think that's a big statement that it's not just one player. We had multiple different players that really helped us, get this win tonight.
Everybody, please raise your hands if you have any questions for Coach. Coach, just talk a little bit. You talked about a little bit there. You had three players in double-digit scoring. How big is that a key for you guys, just to have that and just get that double-digit performance across the board for you all?
Well, obviously, I mean, I think the really good teams have 4 and 5, and we play certain players a lot of minutes, and we obviously need scoring from different spots on the floor. I was really happy with Bella tonight. I thought she was a great presence. Her line, I think she's working so much harder at being big inside and giving us someone to throw to, and then defensively. And I love that she gets, she gets good numbers because she works so hard. So 13 points and 12 rebounds is a great stat line for her, with 5 being offensive. So, but I love that, we had big players step up. Crystal made a huge 3 at a big time. Charlize probably struggles a little bit, but you want her on the floor and you want her on your team. So I couldn't be happier with how we had different players make big shots at different times.
All right, Brenna Green with Crim. Go ahead, Brenna.
Coach, you kind of touched on this just a little bit, but obviously, a night for not Charlize's greatest night, but you guys were able to pull through and lean on other people, and that's been something that hasn't always happened this year. Just how encouraging is that for you to see as a coach?
Yeah, it is. It is. I think we've had games where she's the only one that scored, and then these guys that play a lot of minutes, no one else around her does. So we've got to balance that out. And I thought Utah did a great job on Charlize. I thought she missed some unusual shots tonight, but it's a big game and it's a big moment and first time in this place, and I expect her to be better tomorrow. But it makes it gives us a lot of confidence when we can win games when she's not her best, and other people stepped up and made big shots. And still, Ula played every minute of the game, didn't shoot the ball great, but there's a reason she plays every minute of the game. She's just a calming effect, and I expect her numbers to go up. So I do think there's plenty of points out there that we can, maybe get a few more points as we go, but I'm glad we had enough tonight.
Obviously a huge win in terms of your NCAA tournament resume as well. Just how does it feel to be one step closer to being on the right side of the bubble and one step closer to making some history for this program?
I know, I think everybody's worried about that. I think this game, you felt like if you lost this game, there would be lots of excuses not to put us in, and winning it, I know doesn't totally guarantee anything, but I think we have a great resume, and I think we've had some great wins, and we play in the best league in the country in women's basketball. We've been very successful this year. We've played everybody just toe to toe and as good as we possibly could, and yes, lost some, but we want to be in that tournament, and I think this team really has deserved it, and we get another chance to play one of the best teams in the country tomorrow. So we're excited about that. That's the only thing that needs to be on our mind at this point.
Jamie Bennett, Coug fan. Go ahead, Jamie.
Hey, Coach. Just again, you mentioned earlier, you talked about getting that conference tournament win, the first for you at Washington State. Just talk about that a little bit, and just another kind of notch under what you guys have done this year is getting the first conference tournament win for this program in I think 5 seasons. Just talk about kind of how that almost summarizes all the great things you guys have done.
Well, I said to Steve on our radio that, before the game, it's, that thing of it's hard to beat someone 3 times in a season. And then but you turn it and go, well, Stanford does it all the time, and some of the top teams in our league do it all the time. But that's another thing that me having been here, 3 years now, we've never really done that. we've struggled in almost, just playing anyone once and beating any games. And so this was a big one to come to the tournament and to win a first round game. Yes, we were the higher seed, but still it's such a crapshoot, and it's such a, anything can happen. It is the third time you've played someone. A kid can have a bad night. There's just so many things that can go wrong for you. So for us to have the maturity, the competitiveness, I just love our mentality. I love how we weren't great and we took some punches and just found a way to make big shots and make winning plays. And so we're going to celebrate it. We're going to just be happy every time we do something for the first time, and hopefully there's a few more to come.
You mentioned earlier, and maybe wasn't Charlize's best game efficiency wise, and a lot of that is just the shots just didn't want to go in, good looks or not. But how do you kind of, as good as she is, still a freshman, still young, how do you kind of get her right back into that killer mindset facing off against a very, very good defensive Arizona team tomorrow?
I just don't worry about her. I mean, I think that she's her biggest critic. She's, every great competitor is like that. I don't think there's anything, I don't have to motivate this team, quite frankly. Maybe there's one or two that you got to bring back to earth and get them serious again. But she's not one of them. She's a serious basketball player. She's a serious competitor. She wants to be good and wants to be better, and not just for herself, but for our team. So I'm not worried about her at all. The worry is that we logged a lot of minutes on our main players, and they have to recover quick in less than 24 hours, go against one of the best defensive teams in the country. So there's not an easy path to winning in this tournament. We have to play more games than the top 4 seeds if we want to advance. But that's the nature of it. So, but again, I'm not worried about our team. I think the leadership on our team and the competitiveness of our team, they'll get themselves ready to compete as hard as they can against Arizona.